Hi girls, it's Mrs. Calderara here. This term we will be taking notes using two methods. The first method is called Cornell Notes. So the first thing that you'll need to do is to rule up your page. So you'll include the title and the topic, include the term, the date and the period that you are completing the notes. The second thing that you need to do is after you've read something or we've had a class discussion, you need to make notes. So the notes can include things like keywords or ideas, important dates, people or places, repeated or stressed information, ideas or brainstorming. You might also like to include any diagrams or charts. Make sure that you use concise sentences. You can use shorthand, so things like e.g., the ampersand for and etc. You can also create lists and skip space in between to help break your ideas apart. Now, after you've written all of your notes, you need to kind of organize your ideas. So what you're going to do in the left-hand column is write down your cues. So they might be the main ideas. You can also draw diagrams or insert images there if you're using a computer or your iPad, or you can just draw if you're using your workbook. Underneath this, you can also write down any questions that you might have. And finally, the third thing that you need to do is write a summary. So based on your notes, your cues and your questions, you just write down a summation of what this topic was about. So just to give you an idea, this is roughly what your page should look like or your document should look like when you've finished taking your Cornell notes. Now, because we will be completing a novel study this term, the best way to help organise and build your skills in identifying techniques and narrative features is to work on your own Google Doc. This doc is available on the Google site I have created for you. Just as a side, the notes that you write in this doc should be completed separately to your Cornell notes, as the Cornell notes will be more effective for each chapter that you read. Now, as you can see, this doc has a lot of details ranging from characterization, tone, connotative language, imagery, metaphor, simile, sentence structure, plot, point of view, perspective, key themes, symbolism, style of novel, repetition, and any other important features that you think that you'd like to include. Now, if you keep up to date and complete your note-taking using both the Cornell note-taking method and the Technique and Narrative Features Planner, you will be well on your way to completing your assignments with confidence. So, happy note-taking!